Welcome to the Class Act Barbershop channel on YouTube. Today's tutorial video is Gentleman's Classic Wave Cut with Ball Fade. Before we perform today's grooming service, I would like to remind you all to always make sure that you use a sanding neck strip and apply it to your client's neck before you strap in the client with the barber's cape, as is essential for sanitation purposes. So we're starting off our haircut with a guideline, and we're using the wall balding clipper, making sure that we have the guideline symmetrically sound. So we started off on the right side temple of the head, going under the occipital bone, and we're going towards the left side of the head and stopping at the temple there, making sure that the line is symmetrically sound, cleaning off all of the hair there. So make sure that you clean it very well so that the haircut will be a nice clean cut at the end of the product. So we're now using the Andis T-edger cordless clipper to continue to make sure that first guideline is nice and symmetrically sound. Also, we're continuing to remove any excess hair that may be present. So you always want to make sure that you're always constantly making sure those lines are straight and that all the hair is removed. So we're starting our second guideline, if you will, and we're using the Masters cordless clippers, and we're going to go up 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch on the second guideline. We're going up with that particular metric because we want to make sure that we have a nice, smooth, elongated kind of a transition on the fade. So always make sure you constantly are combing the hair as well as you are removing any excess hair as you're cutting hair, so you can see what you're doing and make sure the surfaces are always clean. We're now using the Andis RBG clipper, and we're going with a 1.5. And so also we're using the barbers now to start to take out that first guideline. So we're just inching that out a little bit. You can use the adjuster, if you will, to take that hard line out. Now we're using the Wall 5-star clipper, magic clip, if you will, to continue to take out that second guideline. So constantly cutting, combing and cutting the hair. Also, this one has an adjuster on it, so you can adjust as needed, and to take the guideline out. Now we're using the RBG clipper from Andis again with the 1.5 attachment on top, as we're cutting the length 1.5 on top. So constantly combing the hair again, removing excess hair, making sure everything is nice, clean and neat as we move forward with the haircut. Now we're using the barbers with the 1/16 the attachment to just smooth out at the crown of the area and the rest of the haircut around to make sure everything is nice and smooth and is laying down as needed. So we're also now going over that again, smoothing it out with the Andis cordless trimmer again, the magic clip, if you will, using a 1/8 guide to take it down just a little bit more, and also to smooth it out. Also we're using the Masters once again. As the Masters is a precision clipper, this is used to refine the haircut. It's a finisher clipper, if you will. It's to give you a really sharp, clean and dynamic, crisp, if you will, finish. So now we're applying our hot leather shave cream to the face of the head and the hairline there to make sure that everything is nice and soft, so it could give us a nice smooth razor shave hairline, if you will. So always making sure that your lines are matching up from side to side, not cutting back. Always make sure that you keep the hairline as natural as possible. So we spray some holding spray on the head, and so I'm blow drying it now so we can dry it up. The reason why I use that particular method and technique is because it'll make sure that we refine the hairline as we go over it once more with the clipper, with the trimmer, if you will. So as you'll see, the hairline will be a lot more sharp and a lot crisper, if you will. And we're doing the other side the same. Make sure that each side is symmetrically sewn. The hairline is essential for the finished product. It'll show any blemishes that's in the haircut will show up with a really good hairline. So we're going around the ears and the nape area as well, cleaning off the hairline back there. So again, we're using the T-edger to just take those split ends off again. I'm very particular about the sharpness of a haircut. I like a really refined look at the end of the haircut, so I always like to go over it. And I'd like to ask you guys to forgive me, if you will, pardon me. This is a new experience for me, so I can assure you moving forward that these videos will be of a very good high quality. So I'd like to apologize again in advance for this mishap. So we're shaving now. We have reclined and we're shaving, giving a smooth, clean shave. We applied the hot lather shave cream as well. Pulling the skin to make sure you stretch it so you can get a nice, clean shave. Generally, also, when you shave, you want to make sure that you kind of rub the shaving cream in. That softens up the skin. It stretches out the elasticity of the skin and also lifts up the hair so you can get a nice, clean, smooth cut. So we're just about finished now, wiping off the excess hair. And so today's astringent, we're going to use Whiskey Woods is a fine product by Clubman's Peanut, one of the fine products in the barbering industry. So you apply by blotching it on because you don't want to irritate the skin after a shave. So you just want to blot it on, don't rub it on. Blot it on. And again, last touches on the hairline. Want to make sure everything is nice and clean. Using the barbers once again, make sure we go over the haircut one more time just to take those looks on, just to get a refined look. If this video have been informative and of value to you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and always remember to keep it classy.